And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 3. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and we get a new opening scene, so let's check it out, shall we? It's going to be similar, but there's a few scenes different, and I'll point them out as they happen. That way, there's no question. And this is going to happen periodically throughout the game, so you may see me show this scene several times, maybe 6 or 7 times. And that's because there's something different to see, and it's a neat little thing. It makes it feel like you're involved in a bigger story, not a bigger story physical in size, but like a bit like it's like an anime. Every time you watch, it's like the opening, the opening to it. We just need a credit roll and some other stuff. But yeah, there's I think 2 new scenes, and some scenes are removed. So last time we saw them, Janus and Virginia pointing guns at each other like at face point. So you're not going to see that this time because something's different about Janus. And then we have these guys who we know really nothing about. We only know a little bit about them. And so that's going to change as we progress through the story. It's a little attention to detail. It's a nice attention, little bit of attention to detail too. It's really up to you whether or not you care about that kind of stuff. I'm sure there's people who, I'm wondering if anybody's actually ever shown you all the different intro scenes from Wild Arms 3, but I don't think that's on YouTube. I'm sure it is. I'm sure somebody will find it. But yeah, all the different cutscenes. I want to try to put them all in there. If I miss one, I miss one, because sometimes they're hard to tell when they happen. Some are more obvious rather than others, so... Anyway, let's go ahead and loot the town. For all their goodies. All the goodies. We gotta get back there. That one's pretty obvious, I must say. Nothing down there yet. You know what? Since we're over here, all the residents seem to be gone. I sense someone's watching us, however. Yeah, maybe. Let me see here. Sworn there was that's weird. There's the sheriff's office. The potion berry. Go in here. Well, sheriff ain't nowhere to be found. And there's nobody in jail. Probably ran the sheriff out of town. Unclean scars catches your eye. The great war that raged for centuries left many battle scars over Filgaia. The exhausted environments gives way to wasteland. The monsters roam, and people overuse technology. These powers left behind by demons support our everyday lives, yet at the same time are a threat to society. What is feared most, however, are the weakened hearts of those who cannot give up the power of machines. This great war has left scars over the planet, but has also left scars of weaknesses in the hearts of people. It is this weakness itself that may even one day give rise to the demons once again. The more you know. I could have sworn that there was a arms shop in this town. Oh, you know what? I think I know where it is. The one thing I haven't technically done yet was go in here. You'll notice there's a wheel here. And if you keep spinning it, open says me. Alright. And there we go. Okay, here we go. We got some buildings back here. I was gonna say... And we get a grab bag. Grab bags are interesting, as they're packed with XP. I'm not sure who we're going to give that to yet. I think it's like 100 XP or so. So we're going to wait on giving it to anybody at the moment until there's a bigger kind of difference between them, because Virginia, strangely enough, is catching up. And there's a Peppy Acorn. Yeah. And I know that needs some amount of explanation, but I'll explain it kind of later. But it's one of the things where, like, the percentages are starting to change amongst the characters. And when the percentages change, characters tend to get more XP than others based on certain parameters. We have some money to spend, but I don't think we should spend that much. We can't upgrade bullet or weight, not with that money. Gallows could get a bonus to hit, or an upgrade to shot would be cheaper. And crit and hit are about the same. You know, let's just hold on to our money, because we're not really using him that much. And we got to get 13,500 to upgrade Clive or Jet. So, and these are just a little too far out of reach. So we're not going to upgrade any weaponry right now. I did a bit of grinding. A gnat's hair of grinding, and it wasn't really to grind XP, it was to grind drops, but I was having so much trouble getting the drops to actually happen that I kind of gave up on it after a while, because it'll be easier for us to do it later in the game. But what I'll explain what I got is, I got for Virginia the status ward, which is a hazel spring that drops from an enemy in Cod Dingle. I know I mentioned it a bit earlier. I know I mentioned it anyway, and I'm just making sure you guys understand where that came from. And I couldn't get it. I couldn't get them baddies to drop anymore. So I worked at it for about 10-15 minutes, and then I kind of just was like, you know what? I'll just wait till I have the means to get them to drop more frequently. There is actually a way to get them to drop more frequently, but it'll be later in the game, and it is nice and useful to have access to it now. I'm going to attempt it every time we get an opportunity to get an item that will help with that. I'm going to take advantage of that, but it doesn't happen. It might be a while before we get full access, but once we do, that'll be good. It'll make sense later when we get to that point. So you want to make some Gela, huh? Well, my barmaid hasn't shown up for work in days. How about y'all go find her and drag her back here? Guess not, huh? You're looking to hit the jackpot. I can't seem to recall. Went to 500 Gela bottle. You sure? Okay then, can you just sign here on the label? Ah yes, I remember now. There's been an untouched ruin recently discovered. Many drifters have gone inside but haven't come back. There must be something worth guarding inside there. It's real dangerous though. I think it might be too dangerous.
Yo, we're not out here to meddle in people's affairs. Our goal is to go after a prize, as long as the risk is in line with the rewards.
Dangerous ruins and powerful artifacts go hand in hand. Then this might be a good chance to get in touch with the memories of the world.
Memories this, memories that. I have no interest in something so worthless.
What are you talking about? Fond memories are priceless. I'm sure you have some fond memories tucked away inside your heart as well.
The thing is, I don't. And that's why I can't put a price on it.
What?
I've been a drifter for several years now, but I have no recollection of what I did before that. I don't know where I was born or my age. Basically, I don't know who the hell I am. Even my name is just something I was called by this man who taught me how to survive the wasteland.
Amnesia, is it?
I don't know. It's just so weird that I would have this completely blank period, but it doesn't stop me. I mean, think about it. Do you remember what you were doing a week ago? Do you remember what you ate a month ago? Even if you can't remember, so what? I get by, you know? You don't need memories to carry on your everyday life.
I'm sorry. I think I touched a nerve.
You don't have to apologize. I told you I get by. I don't need your sympathy, okay?
All right then. I have a plan. I'm going to help you find your memories. That's what I'm going to do.
I said I don't care about my...
I'll just give it up, will you? She has the upper hand on us when it comes to debating.
Do you have any leads about how to find out about his memories? Do you have any leads? Do you have any leads when you search for memories of Filgaia? We have to search for leads first, right? We're not going to find anything by sitting around.
You're right. She does have the upper hand. Well then, what do we do now? Do we head for this dangerous ruin?
I haven't thought about that yet.
All right, how about this? We're free to choose whether we want to accept this mission or not. So we'll mosey over to the ruins and see, and if it seems kind of risky, then we'll just head back. How about it?
Hey, yeah, you're right. Let's just head to the ruins. Remember, we're not taking any risks.
Yeah, no risks. Let's just go over there, have some fun, and make a fortune. Shummer, that's just fabulous. That's just flabulous.
I don't know why I went with that voice for Gallows, but I'm kind of sticking to it. I'm running out of voices is really what I'm getting at. I don't have that many Southern style voices to do, so people are just getting stuck with whatever I can get away with. So just saying. So we need to go this way. Dang. We don't need to fight anything out here. We'll get plenty to fight inside the location that we're going to. I believe it was over here somewhere. Nah. Oh, I could be wrong. Let me check over here. Maybe over here. Yarr, go away. I think we found it. Yay! Yes, we found it. The Unclean mark, sometimes known as my butthole after Mexican food. It will forever be unclean. Oh, valiant drifters, would you please lend me a hand? Beyond these doors lies a path to an ancient artifact. Would you be so kind as to lead the way?
Anything to help a lady in need, miss.
Hold your horses! We need to hear more details first. This might be a mission we can't handle.
You've got a point there, but we all want to help people in need, right? Right?
Oh, jeez. A grown man with a soft spot for a pretty woman.
And the rationale of a child. Easy to be taken advantage of.
Say what you want, kiddies, but I just want to be true to myself. Hey!
Would you mind explaining in detail the nature of your request? What can we do for you? And what can you do for us? Well, deep within these ruins lies a powerful artifact. This ruin is in fact alive. It is some type of technology so ancient it's rumored to have been created by demons. It is much too dangerous to fall into the hands of imprudent people. Would you like powerful? Would like powerful? Okay, it's not a typo. It's a accent. I would like powerful drifters such as yourselves to get rid of it. I think that's the best way to go about it. So, in other words, you would like us to investigate these ruins and find this powerful artifact, and our reward would be to do as we please with it? This is indeed a strange request. Why would
Oh, come on, it's all good. I'm sure you're interested too, if it's artifact related, right?
Yes. Well, yes, but you did say we're free to choose whether we want to accept this mission or not.
Yeah, but...
Fine, let's do it.
All right, I knew you'd accept the leader. You can't just ignore people in need, you know.
I know what you're thinking, but the truth of the matter is drifters have entered and have never come back. There is definitely something fishy going on. It might seem troublesome, but if we are needed, I think we should help.
Understood.
Let's be careful. You seem to be very familiar with this ruin. Can you show us the way? I know all of you are screaming at the monitor right now. I know you are. So now we're getting our first surprise ambush here. This will happen once in a while. There's not much you can really do about it. And luckily we have status ward for poison. Get some. So the battles here aren't too difficult. It's just that you can get poisoned a lot, as you can see. Anaphylactic shock. It seems like all of my characters are allergic to bee stings. I thought we'd do more damage than that. Try water and see if it does more damage. Pressure. Though he might be dead before, yeah. Poison gas trap. We'll let Virginia open it because she's immune to poison with her guard up. And we get an antidote, which is great. And we need to cure... And open sesame. I believe... Thought there was more to it, but eh. So this is a door sealed by magic. We're going to go ahead and use a duplicator here. Or for short, Duplo, if you just want to power through the dialogue of not having to say that. Dragon Fossil. Eelberry. Heart Leaf. I believe the Heart Leaf is another... Yeah, it protects from misery. Misery prevents you from using special abilities of any kind, so... Yeah. That would be nice. Alright. So let's head down. I would like to help. I can't subject all of you to this precarious situation. She's full of lies. Full of lies! Oh, full of lies! Oh, how frightening. So these are the hidden traps of the ruins. I'm just relieved that y'all are alright. I have to watch myself as well. I smell bullshit. And this is an interesting little quarrel here. This is a kind of like a mini boss to a degree. So, yeah, we may actually die in this battle, but we should be okay. In theory. Let's hit him hard. Right out the gate here. Could have probably tried to put Fragile on him. I didn't. But yeah, Mimics are pretty tough. So you can see right there, that would be enough to kill Virginia. So we'll put Virginia on healing duty. Let's lock on. Try to do as much damage output as possible here. And we'll get Jet to use Accelerator next round. Ooh! Right in his Hoot and Toot Guerrera. And he's down. Whew. That's a rough fight. It can go pretty bad pretty quickly. But look at that XP. That's huge at this stage of the game. It's like 3 battles worth of XP. And lots of money, too. But that means Numbnuts is Clive is out of vitality. We'll get that. We'll get him some back. We just need to be a little more careful with him from this point on. And this is a really good room full of good stuff, so good reason to come in here. So there's some vitality crystals. And another battle. So orcs are orcs and orcs of orcs. So orcs are interesting, but all at the same time, not. Oh, we were gonna try pressure, weren't we? They're not that interesting. They can do some damage, but I'm more worried about being poisoned than I am about the pork choppers getting their way with me. And it's about the same damage, actually. And Porker's down. This should end the fight. Oh, not quite. There we go. It didn't give Clive a lot of vitality, but it gave him enough to get by. Antidote. I believe. Oh, there we go. That's be how we get further. I do believe this is the switch that is keeping the door shut. I do believe you're a sack full of whorish lies. It may be a dangerous trap like last time. I shall lead the way, make sure it's safe. It's a lie. It's a lie! I panicked and made a run for it, my ass. Thank goodness y'all seem alright. Let us proceed. Kill her now. Kill her now! Well, she's not really lied to us. Technically, it's the only way to progress. But still, she's a sack full of lies. Boy. I remember this. Made it. Yeah, that can end badly if you're not prepared. Woo, Nelly. Okay, so there's a box there, and I'll explain the box when we're ready to explain it. When one is ready to explain the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Guess it really doesn't matter, but that should be enough to take out that dude. I had me some delicious Wingstop today. So much spice. Oh my god, it was so spicy. I know I haven't been cutting the fights up, but there's not been that many. So in order for us to actually do this and get through that door, we have to lift that box. It's not pushable. as you can see. It's a there's a thing that we need to do and we can't do it yet, so there's no point in worrying about it yet. Not much of a puzzle, is it? But it's a puzzle nonetheless. You'd be surprised how many people first try can't really do that very well. And yes, that's a reference to me. Not it took me like 3 minutes to figure that out when I was younger. Come on, hit the thing. There we go. But is it a lie? That should do it for this trap. Please proceed. We're almost there. She's full of lies. You can't trust her. Yeah, see? She's not really hiding the fact that she's just a bold-faced liar. What a beautiful gem. Beauty is the power that dominates all. Everything must be made beautiful, or else it's meaningless. Just like your face, you psycho bitch. Just saying. Now take the gem in your hands, revel in its beauty, and feel the pleasure of subjugation. Okay. It's a trap! It's a trap! I'm so glad y'all are safe. Now let's hurry. We're almost to the heart of the room where the artifact lies. Thank you, Clive. Is something the matter? Isn't it about time you reveal what's behind the curtain? I don't think I can continue this any longer. How do you see through my veil? I don't have any particular reason. Instinct, I suppose. Instinct? How absurd. You mean to tell little old me I was found out by a silly little guess? Yeah, sack full of lies.
A beauty spawned another beauty. Ooh, 2 for the price of 1. Talk about doubling your pleasure.
A clever disguise, using the missing woman from Little Twister. But you have made one fundamental mistake. Your attempt to use beauty as your weapon, but the blade you wielded was too dull. So what is your point? Your beauty is completely fake. How rude of you! What would you know about beauty? A woman's beauty can indeed be associated with strength, and so you used it as your weapon. However, beauty is not all about physical appearances. A kind and tender heart. Beauty from the inside is what ultimately shines through. You are not as beautiful as you think, whore bitch. I have a wife and a daughter. I would be in great trouble if I were infatuated with another woman. That astonished everybody. As long as no one is deceived by your outer beauty, anyone can see right through you. You don't need to see. You do not seem accustomed to deceiving others. I take it that you are not inherently evil. Enough of your mockery. How dare you resist me? I'll make you pay. Nobody calls me ugly. Ooh. Fucking bitch. I will not forgive you for trampling over my feelings or my beauty. Angel of music, why you ugly? You look like a whorish bitch. Anyway, we need to be wary because she can really hurt us, and all she's gonna do is hurt us. So, putting us in a pain train every round is not gonna be a lot of fun. And we took damage from that trap earlier and didn't recover it because I refused to waste. I refused to waste. Too many heal berries, but we may not have a choice here. She's pretty fast. She's faster than Gallows, so we need to be very, very, very careful here. To the point that I'm actually going to waste Jet's turn to put a heal berry on Virginia, because Virginia will not survive one of her attacks with her current HP. Jet should, and then, but she's not doing any multi-target attacks, I believe. So. Everything she'll do is single target for the time being. And no, we're not going to use a lucky card or a Gala card yet. Just hold on to them. They'll be worth it in due course, of course. So you can see the damage is not consistent either, so... Okay, we need to still give Clive a heal berry, because he will not survive another attack of hers. But now we can do extension, heal, and that should get everybody to where they need to be, HP-wise, to be safe. And then let Gallows kind of do the healing as needed. Regardless, she's tough, but we're a bit tougher. Just have to, yeah, see, and then obviously defend helped. Healing for all. And then we'll just keep the healing kind of going to whoever needs it at the time. Attack. 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 And I guess we will also attack. Well, let me see here. Yeah, well, we could use lock on, but let's just attack. She's got over 1,000 health, so yeah, we didn't need to do much here.
No, is this all my body can handle?
Yeah, your body just got wrecked, girl. Suck on that, jabroni.
Take her on a trip to Murder Town. I need more Panakia in my circulatory system. Has Falgaia denied my existence? Panikia is our blood. When turbid and stagnant, it is not possible for me to teleport. Even still, I must obtain the Gemini circuit. You would not dare shoot a hostage. This may be tactless, but this is my only chance of escape. I shall employ you a little longer.
What a bitch.
What a conniving little bitch. You coward! That's so pathetic how you'd hide and shield yourself behind a woman. Now come back here!
You know, she is a woman, so... Is that supposed to really matter? I don't know. For some reason, the whole screen is shaking. I don't remember this. Let's just keep moving, though.
Hey, isn't it my duty to dispose of them? I mean, you're just here to look for the artifacts so that you can complete your fortress or whatever. I appreciate your work ethic, but you try to handle too much at once. That's why things don't work out for you. Right, princess? Janus Cascade, you're still alive? Surely you don't think I was dead, and you're not looking at a ghost either. But the thing is...
Maybe it's supposed to be shaking. I don't remember this one shaking. Janus!
My time has ended.
Okay, it's not doing it now.
My body has been eroded by the dark spear against my will. So my previous body has been eaten away, but I've now been endowed with the body of a demon. I've done it. I've attained the power that surpasses all. The power to dominate all. And all I have to do is trigger an impulse within my body. Like so.
Hey, it's the I'll remember what it is in a minute.
It's this sensation again. The mediums are trembling. It's as if their uncontrollable fear is ready to jump out any second.
They're afraid of Janus? No, they're afraid of what's inside him.
Y'all don't know how lucky you are to be able to witness the power of demons in this day and age.
Looks like the creature from the Black Lagoon in a Western outfit. So this is probably the hardest battle we've had to deal with so far. So this is going to be really rough. and I'm not kidding, really, 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 really rough. The best thing to really do to open this battle here, and we've been holding on a few of these, we're going to open up with some mini carrots here. To put on Gallows, and actually what we should do is the following. Shoot, where is it now? Mini carrot, Virginia, Gallows should attack, and then mini carrot, wait, now I forgot who he's mini carrot, Virginia, attack, mini carrot, Gallows. This will get their FP up to 25% automatic, up 25 automatically, I believe. And then they're going to get a little extra for attacking Janus at this point. But Janus is nasty. He's got an ability, I believe, called Negative Rainbow. And it's damage to all characters. And it's a lot of damage. So being and having access literally to what we need is going to make or break this fight for us. We're hoping he goes after Gallows more than anyone else. And there's the attack that we need to worry about. Janus regrips the Dark Spear. He can't seem to unleash the Negative Rainbow consecutively, hence giving us a chance to attack him. So attack, extension, heal, and attack. And if we need to use a mini carrot to get Gallows' healing up, we will. But that's kind of the mess that we're in. But yeah, that Negative Rainbow can be devastating if you leave it unchecked. Extension Protect, I don't think reduces it very much. So there's not much point, or even Shield. I don't think any of those reduce it very much. So avoiding it's probably in the best interest of all the characters here. Let's put a berry on Jet, because he took some damage. Let's get Gallows to attack so he'll have his AoE heal ready for this next round. Because he's going to use Negative Rainbow. I think he uses it every other round. Negative Rainbow, take a look. Janus is a crook with Negative Rainbow. And he's got a lot more health. He's probably got twice as much health as the girl did earlier. Just saying. Ooh. Mystic, Healberry, attack. May as well let him attack. Reload. So you see how those two mini carrots can really shift this battle in your favor. It's a big deal. Don't wuss out and not do it. Definitely use them. This is the kind of battles they were meant for. We're a little, maybe a level or two higher than this battle really requires you to be. And he's still a pretty good threat. Pretty big threat, rather. Alright, so now everybody should be able to attack this round. Well, except for Gallows. So let's have him recover. Nice crit. Ooh, that's not good. Here's that Negative Rainbow. Mystic, Healberry, reload, refrigerate. Boom. Get that son bitch. Probably got, I would say, 500 more HP or so left, unless he's almost dead. I'd say he's about 500 HP left, which we are going to graciously deplete him of in just a minute here. Attack. Yeah, she's got rounds. Attack. Gatling. Refrigerate. And reload. Pump him full of lead, Jet. I was right, he had about 500 left.
There's a bit of a time lag between my actions and my thoughts. I still haven't fully adapted to my powers yet.
And we get the Baselard, which is another one of those equips. We'll talk about that when we get there. But you can see Virginia's getting 1.1, Gallows gets 1.1 because of their contribution to this fight being bigger than the damage, and that's very true. So some characters might overpass other characters because they're getting those bonuses to their XP growth. So that's why Jet is actually now technically the lowest XP character overall. So he might actually be a good candidate for the grab bag. But we'll worry about that when we get there. Janus, the removal of the Gemini circuit is complete. Step aside, I shall take care of them.
Your only duty is to recover the Gemini circuit. Anything else is an act of disloyalty.
The nerve of you! I have carried out my orders.
I can finish them off any time, but right now your priority is to bring back the circuit so that you can complete the fortress. Isn't that so? These blokes are mine. I can't let her interfere, or else my anger will never subside.
How dare a half-wit like you give me orders? We both report back to base.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, that was peculiar. Peculiar indeed. But boy, you sure surprised us when you mentioned your wife and daughter. My apologies. I didn't mean to keep it a secret. It's just hard to find the right timing to bring it up, you know? Well, what were you talking about again? Oh yeah, surprises, right? There is no need to beat around the bush, Virginia. We were all surprised by what we saw. Yeah, I guess. I just find it so hard to believe that someone could transform like that. Is that the true power of the artifact? To change someone into a different being? The power of the past?
Y'all felt the pulsation of the mediums when he unleashed his powers. The medium seemed to be expressing anger and animosity towards him, and moreover, fear.
The mediums trembled in fear, just as when the Dark Spear was summoned. Then is it safe to assume that the mediums recognize him? No, the Dark Spear, as a feared entity.
A medium is kind of like a vehicle or a go-between. We're all connected to the Guardians by it. So the fear expressed through the medium is that of the Guardians, and the Guardians represent the power of Filgaia, which means that whatever scares the Guardians is a threat to the planet itself. And from what we know, there's only one thing that threatens this planet.
The demons. Filgaia's enemy from folklore. Then what he saying was?
Most likely true. Which means the existence of demons is now an actual threat. So this is why we were entrusted with the mediums and let loose over Filgaia. I turned my back on my lineage and in destiny of priesthood so that I could be free. But all I'm doing is playing a part of Granny's whole scheme.
What do you mean?
Through Shane's dreams, Granny detected the rebirth of the demons as a threat to this planet. In order to handle this threat, whoa, that went on its own, didn't it? The Guardians who protect the planet and the demon who seek to destroy it are to come face to face. We're all just marionettes being forced to dance by invisible strings.
Yeah, that one went on its own, strangely enough. It crossed the southern sky to the east. What are the mediums trying to tell us?
Doggone it. Doggone it. Do I have to live according to fate? Why can't I just be free?
I think it was partly fate that brought us together in the wasteland. And I'm really grateful for it, but the thing is I don't want to entrust every decision to it. What I trust most is you guys, the bond we share together. And the mediums are a bond that connects us with Felgaia. I want to trust this bond and take action.
Brush fate aside and trust in our bonds to take action.
It's not a battle between guardians and demons. We must face the demons' threat as the ones entrusted with the power of guardians. This isn't a battle about the past. This is our battle now. This isn't about curiosity. I can feel it, and I know y'all do too. Something is stirring on our Felgar.
I suppose this really isn't a task you can just ask someone to do. Everyone would think we're crazy if we tried to explain it.
Let us rest here tonight, and escort the young lady back to town at daybreak. I believe we still lack the information to delve into the meaning behind the lights that pointed southeast. I suggest we gather any kind of information we can about guardians and mediums at Little Twister. Yeah, fair enough. Ugh. All right. So the more you know. So we need to go back to Little Twister for a couple of things. But yeah, story's picking up. And they say there's no strong women in video games. Virginia's doing a pretty good job. So, and this was what year was this? 2002? 2003? What year was this game published? 2002. Looking at the box. Yeah. So blow it out your ass, naysayers. You just ain't looking hard enough. Are you sure you're okay? Yes, thank you kindly. Although I have nothing to give you.
No worries, miss. Your beautiful smile says it all. Actually, it sure beats any reward we've received thus far. Please continue smiling.
All right. Claudia, now we're on, fell guy. Have you been? I can't do a voice. I'm not doing a voice for her. I'll be deducting wages from your paycheck for all the days y'all miss work. Madam.
Ooh, it's a madam.
And you'll never be good at it. You'll ever be good at is working in my. All you'll ever be good at is working in my saloon. Now get your booty over here. Damn, I swear I speak English, guys. It's just hurting me right now.
So, which one of us was the most fired up throughout this entire unpaid mission?
The same person who proposed to make a fortune without taking any risks, I believe.
You men are all the same. You only have one thing on your minds.
Not all of us are.
Please don't associate me with him.
Yeah, same here. I'm better off on my own.
I'm sorry, guys. I just got a little carried away. I swear I'll put my little ox scepter away in my pants.
Yeah, see, then not all men are actually that way. We don't have enough money to get any decent weaponry upgrades, so not too eager to get any upgrades. Well, we can take a look. Maybe something for. We might actually have something that we can afford for. What's her name? Virginia, and you can see, I believe, we got free healing, so that worked out. So we don't have to stay at the inn. I do want to see if there's any upgrade we can get. Specifically, weight related. And we have some stuff to sell, too. We have some gems. Well, we don't have very many, so let's hold off on that. Reduces the inertia cost. Cancel cost to 0. That's not that useful at this stage of the game. It'll be useful later when near and closer to endgame when the battles get very technical. This early, it's not that useful. So we can upgrade the bullet load, or we can upgrade the weight and still have some decent cash left over. I say let's upgrade the weight and have some cash left over. I'm probably going to get this to 10 and this to 5. Plus 5. So if you're wondering my layout for her, because the weight allows her to use Gatling sooner. The sooner she uses Gatling, the better. And it's going to be added to a spell we don't have access to yet. And it'll all make sense why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. There's a very, very specific setup going on. Anyway, guys, this is a really great place for us to stop for now. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I am your host, the RPG Guy, and when we come back, we've got ourselves the mediums are sending us off on a little side mission, and I'm sure that they have something for us that they want to show us, And what they're going to show us, we'll have to wait and see when we get there. So thanks for stopping by, guys. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JackTardStudios. You can even support the channel there and help our channel grow more efficiently there if you want. Let me know if you guys think I should start a Patreon or anything, because I haven't really... I've had the plans to do one, just never got around to it and never thought there was enough interest. But some viewers from Twitch and some viewers here have kind of poked me and said, hey, you should do it because we'd like to support you. So I'm thinking of putting one together and all that good stuff. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. We will see you guys next time. Adios, y'all. We'll see you next time. Yeehaw!